Liam, you back around? Can you touch something? These balls, anything? Welcome into live. Can you touch it again if that's you, Liam? This screen just a hair. There we go. Give the spirits a little bit more room to do whatever they need to do over there. It's not so claustrophobic to them. I know they should be able to play with it. They normally do. Been down and sick for a little while, so I'm starting to feel better. Starting to feel a little bit more like myself. I invite all the good spirits to come and communicate and show that your existence is real. Is this a new spirit that is in here? Because I don't really feel like it's the same energy. Wow, did y'all see that? Can you step away? Thank you. I'm starting to get cold. Is that you? Starting to get cold in this room. Now, I did ask for any good spirits to come through and communicate and show your existence. That's completely fine. So I believe one spirit is actually kind of what hush hush for right now. Yep. Is there a reason you went hush hush? Hope everybody in the live is doing well today. Welcome in. So I'm starting to feel better, so I'll be doing a few more lives. I was doing lives quite a bit, but I just started feeling sick, and I needed that break, that little bit of a break. Yeah, I know you're around. You might as well come out and play. It's not like I can't sense that you're here. Hi, Carrie. Welcome in, hon. Thank you. And I totally understand. Is the spirit around interested in helping me do a unsolved case? Um, I think you definitely are. So that'll be really cool. I've been working on a case lately, guys. I'll get a little bit of more information out there when a little bit more comes through. Um, got a rough idea of what happened and where it's happened, but I got to get some collab going and see if we can put these results in motion moving forward. So I appreciate everybody taking their time and coming back, and you know, I hope you're able to understand me. Okay, Carrie. Trying out a new microphone. Don't know how it's going to sound. Sounds good. Awesome. Yeah, it's one of them new microphones that uh, clip on your shirt, but I got it hanging on something. So that's good that it sounds good. Are you excited about this case coming up and helping me? I would love for any spirits out there that know any information about this person to come forward and communicate and let me know what happened and to get some closure with the spirit so she's not out there feeling like she's alone. Has Amy Lynn Tuttle, has her spirit been here to communicate at all? And that's the spirit that I would like to communicate with to get her to come in. Let me know that you're here. Press that REM pod, touch that REM pod as hard as you can. Let me know that it's you so I can get some information and valid fidelity going on. We are just here trying to connect with you and to bring you a little bit of peace. I know the other day I was getting psychic impressions of you walking down a road, and it was like you were lost. You were trying to figure out where you were, which that could mean many different things. Um, it could mean that the spirit's just wandering around trying to find information or trying to find their loved ones or trying to get a message sent out. Um, but it was like I seen her with her head hanging low, walking down the road. So I'm definitely going to do the best that I can to let everyone know about you. I just saw a streak of light go right here. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I did. So one of the things that I picked up was Amy that you are near a gravel, something with a whole bunch of gravel next to it. um, it was like I was looking out of the eyes, and that's what I saw. I saw a whole bunch of gravel, but I was also picking up there was like a gravel reservoir or a um, just a whole bunch of gravel in one area. I forgot what they called them at the time, but it's okay because I remember. And I was picking up that there was a four-way cross as well, like a crossroad, train tracks, and the same and the name of a certain location um, definitely brought that up. I had someone suggest the name where this person was at, and then as soon as they did that, the railroad tracks came through the the gravel area came through everything. I mean, the intersection, everything came through all at one time, and that's why I'm relaying that information right now. I don't know why, but I feel like something is missing from this live. I'm not quite sure what it is yet. So she ended up, I was told she ended up never making it home, which is definitely like an obvious thing, but I'm just saying what is being said in spirit. We'll just have to get everybody on page and start doing this. Carrie, she will be helping me with the research on my end. I did tell her not to tell me anything that is going on or what she finds, any information like that, because I want my reading to be raw. I do not want it to be manipulated in any way. So I just heard the name Annie. Anybody in here know anybody name of the name of Annie that has passed away, crossed over, anything like that? Because I did hear the name Annie come across. something about she will be reaching out to me. That's definitely interesting. I never had a spirit say, "Hey, I'm going to be reaching out to another, to a to somebody." So that's kind of definitely different. The connection between spirit world is quite amazing because they can work like a network. They can get all the information they need to relay it to me, which I'll be able to help families in need and things like that. So that's a big plus that I enjoy doing. Yeah, let me know if you guys hear anything through this microphone because it's supposedly like really sensitive, and you should be able to hear like talking and things like that. Even though I'm not talking, you might be able to hear something like that. So just let me know in the comments or in the live chat. Now, every spirit that does come through does not give a name necessarily. They can give details about themselves, but they will refrain from using their name. So that's kind of like a big puzzle piece by itself. You kind of got to figure it out and just put two and two together. That's how the psychic medium stuff kind of works. I don't know what else to really say about it. I think they're more interested in get the truth being told, and to have somebody there that understands them and why they would want their story told. Now, my uncle Mike, he does come across through a lot. Yeah, are you here, Mike? It's interesting because even as a kid, I could always feel like he was around, even though that he passed away and he died. He was still here. He was able to give me the emotional support and the support that I needed to continue going on. I don't know if it's me, but does my EMF meter look like it's moving? Because that shadow behind the wall there kind of looks like it might be moving a little bit. I don't know. It could be my eyes because I've been sick lately, but you never know. I noticed things on the desk were moving earlier today, but um, I think I might try to get into a little bit more heavy paranormal. which I'm talking like actual physical movement of devices and the flashlight, high energy, things like that. Because I kind of feel like I've been playing around with the low level energy for quite a while. And I think something like that would be new and exciting to me. Um, no, do I want anything to be thrown around the room or anything like that? No, not really. But if it happens, I think it would be kind of cool. It would add on to the evidence. Um, so I mean, if they want to knock over the um, cat ball off the table or the EMF meter, they want to push it down or whatever, I'm going to let them do it. I will not scold them, yell at them, or anything like that because I am going to be requesting more high energy, more focused readings and things like that. Now, do I want to be harmed or anything? No, I do not. But I know these entities have the power and the fortitude to be able to do these things that are asked of them, and hopefully that they will do something. I will continue to still do it gracefully and ask them to do it instead of being like, hey, do this now. Like I said, I'm not going to do that. I will let them do it naturally if they want to, but I'm not going to make any like pushing, but I am going to request for them to do a little bit more than what they had been doing, just so I can get this all documented and uh, put in my own collective evidence. Okay, there you go. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. That's exactly what I'm looking for. I'm wanting you to press your boundaries. That's exactly what I'm looking for. Look at that, guys. It's amazing. Perfect. Yep. I heard we're not scared of you. Well, I'm not scared of you either. That's why I asked you to do it. Make yourselves known. Stop hiding and all this. Maybe I'll be really famous someday and then I'll pass away and you can be like, oh well, this is the guy I talked to. Yeah, that would be awesome. That would be cool. I would enjoy that. After I pass away, be like, oh well, that's the spirit that I was talking to, and okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. That's the push of energy I like to see, guys. I don't like this low level energy that, oh, a quick bleep here and a quick bleep there. That to me, you got to realize I've been doing this for how many years now? I want to see something more out of you. I don't want to just see the same old stuff. Make sense? And no, I'm not trying to piss off any spirits or antagonize them or anything like that. I just know that they offer more than what they're giving. But that was the perfect example of what I want to see. That high interaction, that high energy feeling, a rush that I have not been getting for a while. I want that. And a lot of it is that feeling of excitement. Not, oh, well, I'm able to hear spirits and I'm able to talk to them, blah, blah, blah. It's the communication I want as well, not just the internal. Come on, you can manifest. You've done it before. Manifest. Grab that energy. I want to be able to change that battery here in a little bit. I want you to work that REM pod like you've never worked it before. I want every light to go off. I want this thing to be going dead red. And I know you can do it. That's the thing. You know, and like I get that I help other groups out, but you're still able to communicate and do your own thing here as well. Um, I'm not spending all my energy, everywhere else. I still continue to conduct my interviews here. Um, I still open up to the spirits that are around me. Because they're literally kind of saying, well, you've been so busy with everybody else, blah 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 blah. But yet then I've been trying to make communication a little bit more lately, and it just seems like the communication aspect has went down a little bit. But I know that I had been sick, so I'm granting them that. I am granting them that synopsis of, oh well, he's been sick, so we're going to leave him alone a little bit. But I want that connection. I want that spiritual energy back around. Not that it hasn't been, it's just not as been as strong. Come into these devices, use them. Put all your energy up here. There you go. Yep. Come closer. You can come closer to it. You don't have to stay away from it. I want you to show yourself. Show that you can touch something. Turn that flashlight on. Make this device up here light up all the way to red. I know you guys can do it. You just been so offset lately. I'm feeling better. I'm allowing you to come back around. So one thing that I have noticed, um, I don't feel the little kids' presence here anymore. There for the longest time I did, but I have not been feeling that. I feel more like an adult presence that is here and is kind of like, oh, well, we're going to leave you alone. But yet I'm not really, that's not the way I want to go psychically. And that's not the way that I want to go on my lives. So light everything up, guys. You're here. This is your space, your time with me. Am I antagonizing you? Because I don't feel like I am. I'm just asking you to do something. That's all I'm doing. But with respect. I want that feeling like I had that night in bed where you were setting this thing off so much, all the lights, everything, that it was making me want to shut this down. That's what I want to see. Do you want another flashlight? Is that what it is? Here, I'll put you another flashlight. All right, got another flashlight ready. I'm going to be putting it down here in just a second. All right, you got two flashlights now. Is that what you wanted? Can you light up the other one? There you go. Now my stuff ain't so close. Is that better? Yeah, do you know you can actually channel when you don't mean to? So like the other day, it was kind of weird. I kept hearing like, "Hey brother," like, "Hey Tripwire, how are you doing?" I kept hearing like, "Hey brother." It was like Hulk Hogan or something was trying to come through. I just kept hearing, "Hey brother, hey brother." And then I did hear Hulk Hogan's name the other day, so that was kind of weird. Happy Halloween, man. Happy Halloween to everybody, to be honest with you, even in the spirit world. Happy Halloween to you guys too. You as what, Tripwire? You did channel to me? You don't want to do that because I can make my so-called friends make your life a living, you know what? And I would not want to do that regardless, but I've had to before, and they will, and they have done it. Especially like any personal psychic attacks on me. Yeah, I do have a guardian spirit that is around, and he does not like that kind of thing. He will go after anybody that tries to hurt me, and that's 100% fact. Yeah, I wouldn't recommend any type of psychic, sensitive, anything like that to try to channel me because it's not going to be pretty. I will tell y'all 100% right now. He was just saying hi to see if it was going through. Through. Well, I think they definitely know that you're here, Hotwire. That's for sure. But yeah, be like very careful about what you say because there is a very, very, very protective spirit here over me, and it has made some people's lives hell. I'm not gonna lie. Yep, no negative. So what I've been trying to do, Trip, is I've been trying to get them to like be more interactive instead of just a low level energy. I want a little bit of higher energy. You know what I mean? Um, it's like I'm asking a little bit more out of them, which I know that they can do. They've done it before, um, and I'm just letting them know that I'm feeling better and that spirits are able to still come around, blah blah blah, talk, communicate, do whatever they need to, show me what they need to show me. You know, the normal medium stuff because when you are sick, they do feel your energy. They will stay away. They will not come back. I mean, they will come back, but it takes a while for them to come back. But I'm feeling good enough to where they're able to come back now instead of just wait. So that's what I'm trying to get them to do. I'm trying to get them to be aware of that. Hey, I'm feeling good. Like, let's do this, guys. You know what I mean? I know it's a really weird thing to say, Trip, but I've actually had people try sending me very negative energy as a warning, but those warnings did not work. So I mean, that's why I'm just saying be very careful. Like if you do anything like that or say anything like that, they can kind of misconstrue what you're saying as thinking that it's going to be a physical attack. And yeah, they're here. They will back me up. See, that's the thing. When you're actually like tuned in, tapped in, you don't have to channel. You just automatically do it, and the spirits are around you regardless. Um, there's a lot of other mediums out there that do have to meditate and everything. I do not have to. This is just because I'm very wide open. I'm very wide aware, and I just don't have to meditate. A lot of times, like to get anything mentally, as in like pictures or anything like that, or video reels or anything like that. Yeah, I have to meditate that way. But to hear them and to hear what they're saying, I don't have to. They just talk and I hear it. That's how it goes. And actually, like if I read something that you say, they're reading my thoughts. They're reading through me anyways. They're able to see what something says. So if you say, um, I don't like Brian, I'm gonna go hurt him, they will automatically defend me. They will go hunt you down. I mean, that's just what they do. And that's what the difference is between the protectors And that's what's the difference between spirit and spirit guides. Protectors, they will do everything in their power to make sure that you are safe psychically and physically. You have any plans tonight for Halloween? Just sitting at home. Yeah, I don't blame you. That's pretty much what I'm going to do. Talk to the spirits and see how they're doing and have fun. It's what life is about, learning and having fun. If you don't learn, you're not having fun. And if you're not having fun, you're not going to learn. And that was just a confirmation. So, anybody have any questions? I know something came across for John earlier. So, I'm going to have to get that. I'm going to have to relay that message. Your your girlfriend told you I was trying to see girlfriend, but she said I need a job. Call her when I do. Oh, that's very interesting. That doesn't sound like necessarily that would be the type of person for you anyway. It's my personal opinion on it. If they're making outrageous um, things like that, then I don't know if I'd be interested in having that kind of person because no relationship should be based on money. It should be based on happiness and joy. So yeah, I wouldn't even pursue that trip. That would just make life miserable. And I don't see why anybody would want to put themselves through that. I work and I don't even have a girlfriend because I'm 100% okay not having a girlfriend. I don't want someone to be telling me what I can and what I can't do, what I can buy and what I can't buy, when I can go eat and what I can't eat, uh, things like that. I mean, that no, it's that would be like the worst thing ever. Be like, oh, did you pay the light bill? No, I went and spent it on a PlayStation 5 game. Well, why'd you do that? Well, because I wanted to. Are you telling me that your electric's more important than my PS5 game? Now, come on now. Yeah, jobs are not a market right now. They're pretty poor. And all these jobs now seem to just be using people, use them and then abuse them and then throw them out the door. That's the way these jobs are. I ain't gonna lie. I go and do a job interview and I'm like, I don't want to be treated this way. I want everybody to help. I don't want to be the only one doing everything. Blah 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 blah. And by the end of the interview, it's like either okay, they understand how I feel, or they don't, and I'm okay with just moving on. Oh, I'm sure it was all cool when you had a car. You had something that she probably didn't have. And I'm sure it was okay when you were buying her things, but did she ever buy you anything? Probably not. Um, I'm just being honest. I mean, this is more like a live truth podcast than more of a ghost hunting deal, but it's just true. I mean, that's how it is. Oh, I always tell the truth on a job app. I'll be like, well, I ended up leaving there because me and a manager got into it. Or, you know what I mean? It's not like they're going to hold everything. They understand that people have issues in life. Yep, back to spirits. So, have you had anything cool happen lately? It's been pretty dead around here, no pun intended. I'm just trying, like I said before, trying to get them to come back and start communicating again and everything, which I think they're going to. It might take a little bit of time, but they will come back. As you can tell, we are getting hits on the rim pod. So, I mean, they're here. They're just not really like doing a whole lot. Welcome back, Carrie. I think there might be some. I mean, but I don't know if it's going to be really that big of a difference or anything like that. I don't really feel it being the kids making them come out. Now I know that something definitely like has changed in the spiritual side of the spirit world. I don't know. I feel like the veil is very thick and hard for them to come through. So I don't know what the cause of that is, but they still come through, but they don't come through like they had been. Oh, hey, did you guys hear about that thing that supposedly crashed over in Area 51? Yeah, supposedly like some alien like craft ended up crashing over in Area 51. And I thought that was kind of interesting. I'm like, well, all this stuff about Three Eye Atlas, and then now you hear things crashing over and over by Area 51. Hey, Trip, yeah, I've actually seen one. Yeah, they are definitely real. 100%. I would never lie to you. I've seen one when I was about 9, 10 years old above our house, and I know what I saw. Yeah. No, I agree. I don't think it's coincidence at all. Actually, I think that they're hiding things in the alien side of things. I think that they want either their species back or they want their technology back. Yeah, but it was everybody was talking about it. Like, did y'all guys see that thing? I mean, yeah, I do 100% believe. I think that they're wanting their own race back, or they're wanting their technology and their spaceships back. 100% agree with you, Trip. I think they are too. I think they're watching. I think they're calibrating their plan. And this Three Eye Atlas is something that is sent to spy on us. There was also something else that was spotted in the sky just a few days ago, and it's a complete sphere, but it is moving like the Earth. So it's almost like a projection of the Earth spinning, but yet, I don't know. It's really weird. And they said that was now in our solar system. I think that they're here because of our nuclear capabilities. I think that they're going to try stopping us from using our nuclear warheads and our nuclear things like that. Yes, I do, 100%. Because not only that, but obviously everybody knows that they have spacecraft here. They have their own, uh, how do you even put it? Their own kind here. I mean, they have, they have actual video footage of aliens living in Area 51. So what's to say that they're not coming back to save all their stuff before we wipe ourselves out? In my mind, I'm looking at it as if they're willing to blow themselves up and kill themselves, then we're going to get our own people out and we're leaving. I mean, let the world do what it does, let it die, and then you see what I'm saying? Look at that. Let it die. Let the world die. So then they can come back and they can re-inhabit whatever they want to re-inhabit. I think they're doing uh, a slow terraform anyways. I believe that they will make this world theirs after we destroy it. Yeah, I believe it, Trip. I've heard stories like that before. 3 hours and showed up like nothing happened. Exactly right. I think that things happen to a lot of people at night, and I think that that's why a lot of people have night terrors is because of these foreign, um, I don't even know, like calling them like that, but like these aliens and stuff. I think a lot of alien technology has been used on humans. That's why you have people like your psychics, and I think that you have, people like your sensitives and all that, because I believe that at some point they went through a traumatic time in their lives where they had to open up to do that. Yep. I had something kind of similar happen to it, but it wasn't the exact same thing. And now, have I seen more than one UFO in the sky? Yes, I've seen multiple and many different types. Just like I believe there's 100% the a species out there that is able to come steal your memories, your thoughts, your everything that you believe in, and implement their energy, their thoughts, their emotions, their feelings, and everything into a human body. Now, I believe that as well. Now, it's one or two things. They're either trying to stop the nukes or they are going to allow it to happen, but they're going to make sure that all their stuff is removed before it does happen. Because I do not see aliens as being dumb. I don't see them as being careless. I believe that if they did share technology with us, they are going to make sure that they have that technology back and they are not going to have that technology ruined. Not really. So, this is what happened, Trip. So, the United States government ended up making connection with these extraterrestrial beings, and we ended up making a pact where they could live underground as long as they didn't come up above ground. But then we ended up, and the agreement was is that that was fine as long as we got some of their technology. And there's been things that were said about people that used to work there for the government that used to go into the area that area. I got to be careful about how I say it. Um, and they saw these actual beings like being hurt, tested on, everything like that. But there was also an agreement too as to where there would be a certain amount of people that they would be able to abduct to do experiments on, and the government told them specifically how many people they could do. But over the years, it's been becoming more and more and more and more. So, what do you think is actually going on there? I believe that the alien species are hiding within ourselves now. Do I think everybody is? No, but I do believe that there are alien genetics in human beings now. 100. I can say that with confidence. Look at all them cows that were destroyed by supposed alien visitors. Being cut up and exploded open and ears ripped off and stomachs taken out and all that. And what do you think that they're doing with all that? They're gathering the information on life about certain product and certain animals and certain foods and species and whatnot. Um, and I 100% believe too that they are storing that DNA to where we wipe ourselves out, something can be recreated. I believe the Nephilim will be coming back. It's 100%. Yep. The Nephilims. I've always believed it as a kid, and I believe it now. I think the world will relive what has already happened. I think that I believe that the world resets itself. We're blind. We're naive to think that we're the only race here on this earth. I mean, there's so many, you know, so many depths unknown and so many questions unanswered and everything is just too much. We were never meant to know everything about this earth, and that's we still haven't. That was like when Three Eye Atlas was spotted over by the sun. Some another huge mothership was taking radiation from the sun, and it was pulling it from the sun. It wasn't gathering it; it was just pulling it from the sun, and it looked like a spiral tornado going at the bottom of the ship. And they were saying that uh, the ship used probably was using for an accelerator the nuclear properties of the sun. And I picked up on Three Eye Atlas having nuclear capabilities before anybody else said anything about it. So I thought that was pretty wild. It could be, but it still has nuclear, like a nuclear, whatever they call it, to it. Because they were saying something about putting nuclear power plants on the moon at one time, and then they were like, "Well, we really can't do that." And I was like, "Yeah, probably not." But they were talking about harvesting all the nuclear energy on on the sun and converting it over for us to use. Are the spirits enjoying the communication and the talks that we're having? Well, thank you for that. I don't know. Like I see something huge happening within the next few months. Oh yeah, most definitely. And the things that we don't know. That's the thing. But all right, I'm gonna get off of here for a little while. I will be back on later, guys. Probably around, I don't know, 7 o'clock. So 2 hours from now to an hour and 50 something minutes from now. So I will talk to you guys here in a little bit. Thank you for coming in, and I appreciate you. And remember, you seen it unseen from within.